what they didn't see. Sometimes it takes losing everything you knew about yourself to uncover who you really are. Today's episode is about unexpected strength, the kind that surfaces when you think you've got nothing left. I'm Ruby, and this is Inspirability, where your story, your truth, is your power, what they didn't see. After the accident, people saw the wheelchair, the visible, but they didn't see what was really broken, the part of me I thought made me valuable. I remember looking around my home. Every corner of my house whispered the life I used to live. Heels by the door, clothes and cosmetics, a stack of unread files I once couldn't put down. The silence was loud, the world moved on, and I stayed still. But stillness taught me to hear things I once ignored. My pain, my truth, my unmet needs. And slowly, strength started to look different. It looked like me, lying in bed, still choosing to try again the next day. Invisible mountains, you see. Some of the hardest climbs aren't physical. They're emotional, mental, spiritual. My mountain wasn't my disability. It was the pressure to be okay, to bounce back. To make everyone else comfortable with my discomfort. But strength came in tiny rebellions, saying no without guilt, canceling plans without apology, accepting help without shame. There were days I wanted to disappear, but instead I wrote, prayed, talked to my children, allowed myself to feel everything without running. That's what healing really is, showing up to your own story even when you don't like the chapter. And then I realized no one was coming to save me, only I could write the ending to this story. The power in redefining strength. In the quiet moments after the crash, I found myself asking, why me? But as the days turned into weeks and the weeks into months, that why evolved into so what? As in, so what am I gonna do about this? Because the why doesn't change the what. So I started looking for answers not in pity, but in possibility. What if we've been taught the wrong definition of strength? What if it's not about muscles or pushing through? What if it's about presence? About choosing softness in a world that celebrates hard edges? I began redefining strength. It now means crying without shame, laughing even in pain, choosing purpose even when the path isn't clear. My strength now lives in my voice, my story, and the way I can lift others just by being honest. So when life knocks you down, here's what I want you to remember. 1. You are not defined by what happens to you. Your story does not end with the full stop of the accident, the diagnosis, the label. Your story continues with the period, a pause, a breath, a chance to write the next chapter. 2. Strength isn't a trait you're born with, it's a verb. It's something you do every time you choose to show up for yourself, to redefine what strength means on your terms. 3. It's okay to not be okay. In fact, it's brave to embrace the not okay, to let yourself feel the full spectrum of emotions without judgment. And 4. Your story has the power to heal, to inspire, to break down walls. Don't wait to share it. But what if I told you you're stronger than you think? Stronger than you feel today. Maybe that feels impossible right now. Trust me, I get it. But I want you to think back to a moment when life threw you a curveball, a challenge you never anticipated. Do you remember that feeling of helplessness, that sinking realization that the ground beneath your feet had suddenly shifted and you were left standing on shaky, unfamiliar terrain? Yet somehow you got through it. You navigated that storm, didn't you? And in doing so, you discovered a reservoir of strength you never knew you possessed. Now take a moment to explore those feelings. Recall the fear, the uncertainty, the sheer grit it took to keep going. Wasn't there something in you that refused to give in? A spark of determination, a flicker of hope that refused to be extinguished. This inherent strength, my friend, is always within you, waiting for its moment to shine. It's a resilient force that knows no bounds of physical ability, mental health, age, or circumstance. It's an intrinsic quality that recognizes that true strength lies not in the absence of struggles, but in the courage to confront them head-on. Think of a mighty oak, a symbol of strength in nature. It's not the absence of storms that makes the oak strong, but how it bends and adapts to the winds of change without breaking. Similarly, our strength is tested and honed through the trials we encounter. It's in these moments that our inner resilience emerges, urging us to adapt, to overcome, and to persevere. You are stronger than you think because you have the inherent capacity to navigate life's challenges with grace and tenacity. You possess the ability to rise above your circumstances and write your story with unwavering determination. Remember, you're not limited by the confines of your mind or the boundaries set by others. You have the power to shatter those barriers and redefine what strength truly means. Embrace your inherent strength, nurture it, let it guide you, and watch as you transform every obstacle into an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to shine. Strength doesn't always look the same. It can come in many forms. Sometimes it looks like getting out of bed when all you want to do is stay under the covers. Sometimes it looks like making small steps forward even when the path ahead seems dark and unclear. Remember, each step, no matter how small, is progress. It's a testament to your inner strength. It's okay to stumble. It's okay to ask for help. In fact, it's a sign of great strength to know when to lean on others and when to pick yourself back up. Strength isn't about being invincible. It's about being vulnerable and still choosing to move forward. It's about facing your fears, acknowledging your pain, and finding the courage to keep going despite it all. You may not see the results you want immediately, but trust me, the journey itself is where the real growth and strength happen. It's in the moments of quiet reflection, in the face of adversity, that your true strength shines through. You discover new sources of power within yourself and find the courage to keep moving forward. So when life feels like it's pushing you down, remember this: you are stronger than you think. Lean into the discomfort, embrace the uncertainty, and watch as your strength grows with each passing moment. You are not defined by your struggles, but shaped by them. You are stronger because of them. If you're enjoying the content, please hit that like button and subscribe. Together, let's continue to redefine strength, inspire each other, and uplift our community. Your support helps amplify these messages of hope and resilience. Let's keep spreading positivity and empowering each other to live our best lives. Thanks for being a part of this inspiring community.